Morning. Let me tell you all a story. So, yesterday was day 2 of my trip from Heathrow to Rome. And what a day. Wow, what a day. I thought it was going to be a nice, easy ease into the trip, but yesterday started off with some serious hills, and it was some serious climbing. But let's start from the beginning. So we started off in Abbeywood campsite yesterday, cycled about 25 kilometers more to get out of London, and it just makes you realize how big London is, because it basically was 2 days from Heathrow to where I really left. It was probably about 50 kilometers before I started seeing the first green spaces. But after that, it was just fantastic. But back to London. So the roads in London, there were bike lanes. A lot of times it was just a little bit of a white lines painted on the side with the vehicles quite close and quite fast. Other times it was on the sidewalks or pavements, whichever country you are in, and it was pretty uneven. So with the heavy bicycle, it took some time and it was pretty hard. So last night I had some serious stiffness in the back, not the back side, which is amazing. No hand numbness or the usuals, just from fighting the bike. And I realized the bicycle is just too heavy. So when I get to Canterbury today, I think I'm gonna look for a DHL and shed some serious load. All the camera equipment that I brought for fancy videos will have to go back. It will just have to be Samsung and me, and maybe 1 or 2 small lenses. But anyway, so once I get through London and I started getting into the south and the north downs, it was just fabulous. You can't describe how beautiful it is here. It's a bit of a misnomer because they just call it the downs, but it's the ups and the downs. There's quite a bit of hills, which took some effort. And then last night when I reached about 60 kilometers, I was hoping to do way more, but it was getting dark and I was pushed, and I started looking for a place. And because I was hoping to sleep in a pilgrim hostel for much cheaper, or camp, I didn't do any bookings, but so it was the mad scramble finding a place. And in the end, with the help with a kind stranger who directed me to the lower bell, which is not the lower bell because it's up on a very steep hill, I got directed here. And as always, it was a heck of a steep hill on an incredibly busy road. Let me tell you, this UK roads is something else. On the countryside, if you are not on a cycle road, these are so narrow that at spots the motor cars were piling up behind me as I'm cycling up the hills. It was just something else. So it certainly experienced. The people are kind. The The drivers are considerate. I didn't really ever feel like somebody was trying to gun for me or go for me. Nobody came really too close. But yeah, the speeds is quite something else. So today onwards to Canterbury, it's another 60 kilometers. This time around I've got a room booked in the YHA, and we'll see how it is to sleep in a dorm room for the first time. So not much more to report. The South Downs was fantastic, the North Downs was fantastic. The Downs are not just all the way down, it's up and down. So I hope to get some more videos. Yesterday was just too hard and no creativity to take a lot of nice videos, but I hope as I get more in shape and it gets leveler that I will get time to take some great videos. Certainly tomorrow I will do my best for Canterbury. But that's all for today. Thanks for checking in. Please hit the like button or subscribe. Give your comments at the bottom. Ciao for now.